Well, SEMA 2015 was a blast. It stressed us out here at Bay One Customs for about 3-4 months working around the clock. But now that's all done and over, it's time to go back to work. Now we've got a project that's been sitting out here for quite a while, sitting out back, and let me show you what this thing looks like. So now, out back here, we got Bruce Hayes' Woody, and we're going to bring it up today. We're going to try to shoehorn this Woody onto a 2008 Ford Explorer. I've done the measurements on it. It looks like it's going to fit under here pretty well. The wheelbase is the same. The width is just a little bit wider, so I may have to do a little bit of offsetting on the wheels. But we bought the Explorer in California, or in Texas, and it's actually on the way right now. And Bruce Hay, who is in California at Heat Shield Products, this is going to be his baby to drive around with. I want to make it ride and drive as comfortable and dependable as possible. So that's why I've chose the 2008 Explorer platform. It's got a 4.6 engine. It's 2-wheel drive. This thing ought to ride smooth, drive good, with all the latest creature comforts of the new model vehicle. So let's get this inside. I'll show you what the Explorer looks like as soon as it gets here, and I'll show you how we're going to go about shoehorning this on to our Explorer. Well, we got Bruce's Woody inside here, and we're starting to tear it down. And I got Jeff here, who's usually behind the camera all the time, who helps out behind the scenes and you never get to see him, so I want to introduce you to Jeff here. And welcome Bruce to our shop and our project here, and we're going to be filming this throughout the whole year and show you how we're going to shoehorn this thing on top of our Explorer running gear. You got any comments on it? Jeff's already been working on nuts and bolts and all been frozen, so what do you think?
We're out of rust penetrant, so I've got to start pulling some bolts out of this thing. It's going to be a lot of fun. Just the fact that we're going to put them together as 2 to 1 and keep this old look, but a new running gear is awesome. I'm going to enjoy this one.
We're going to end up cutting out all the inside of this thing, and I only use the shell and the outside, so it looks really rough right now, but all this gets wood on top of it. Most of the metal that needs changing is pretty much flat metal. The rocker panels and stuff we can remake, and I think we can get most of those parts. But come around here and look inside there. I'll open up the other door and give you a look at what the inside looks like. So inside here, we're just going to cut all this floor out. As soon as the Explorer gets here, we'll cut all the body off of it, and then we'll set it up on here and start fitting it all together. But you can see we do have a tall order of stuff to do here. So Jeff's going to get back at his spraying his penetrating oil and trying to get these bolts out. The bolts that won't come out, we'll just have to cut them and find new ones. So let's get to work and make this thing work and look nice. Well, Jeff has been busy as a bee here behind me, so I thought I'd walk back here and check in on him and see what kind of progress he's making on Bruce's Woody. Hello, Jeff.
Greetings.
How is it going back here?
It's rusty, but we're getting through them. I've only broken 3 bolts so far. I feel that's a pretty good record.
Well, how much penetrating oil have you used?
Been through 1 can onto the second one, and we're getting to be like, I just smell like it all the time. I'm well infused with the work.
So that's pretty good. How many bolts have you broke?
Just 3 out of probably 150 so far.
Yeah. All right, Bruce. Well, Jeff's doing a great job for you here, and let me give you a little walkthrough. Right now, we're working on getting the front fenders and all the grill and all that stuff loose and off. We're trying to get every bolt out so we don't have to drill and tap all the holes. We get all this apart and out. It's going to the blast shop, and hopefully the Explorer will be here soon. It's on the way. You can see the pile of parts we got right here. All these parts, we'll get them blasted up and epoxied, and back bumper looks a little rough. Probably have to get a back bumper. But Jeff is making good progress on getting this apart, and then it's off to the blast shop. Bye-bye, Jeff.
See you next time.
Well, we're doing the final shakedown on the truck. We got it back from SEMA, and I'm doing putting some seat time in it. I drove it to town, went to the parts house, went to the bank, and I put it through every step possible to make sure we get all the bugs out of it, make sure the brakes work, nothing leaks, and all that. And right in the middle of getting this all wrapped up, we got a car. Our donor frame is in from Texas. It just got here. We ordered a week or 2 ago. Our frame is here from Colorado that we ordered from the Jeep for the Jeep frame that we're doing. It just so happens both of them get here at the exact same time. So let's go run out here and pick this Explorer up, and I'll show you what our donor vehicle looks like for our Woody for Bruce. here we are. The Explorer's been on the road for 1,600 miles. We get here, the battery's dead. Trying to get it jumped off so we can get it started, and then we got to run and get the frame for the Jeep. So Bruce, here's your Explorer. Looks nice. Hate to think we're fixing to cut this thing up because it looks really, really nice. But let's get it off of here and get it back to the shop and start cutting it apart.